Good afternoon, folks. This is Pastor Randy Scott from Iron Faith Fellowship Church. Wanted to come and share a few words with you, hopefully of encouragement. I know as we're struggling through these tough times right now with the coronavirus, and a lot of people have different opinions about what's causing this and how it's caused, but we know it's there, and it is causing a lot of havoc, causing a lot of fear, causing a lot of life's disruptions. And we certainly don't want to be a part of that. What we're trying to do is be encouraging as believers, standing on the Word of God. 2 Timothy 1:7, it says, God's not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and of a sound mind. In that sound mind, we need to be diligent in being wise. We need to use our heads. We need to wash our hands, cover our mouths. There's many things that we need to do. But it seems like this is kind of shutting our lives down right now as restaurants are closing, churches are going to live streaming, and it's hard. It's hard. This pastor struggles with that option. Certainly think that intimate fellowship is good, but I also think that it's wise to be part of the solution and not part of the problem. Sometimes we need to seek the Lord's wisdom, not sometimes, but all the time. We need to seek the Lord's wisdom in everything that we do, and we do. We've encouraged people to stay home if they have colds, running noses, health issues, elderly. And it's hard. It's hard. Sometimes people question our faith. And it's not about faith, it's about wisdom. And wisdom and faith work hand in hand. And we're supposed to seek the Lord's wisdom in everything. In James chapter 1, starting in verse 5, it says, If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him. But let him ask in faith with no doubting. For he who doubts is like a wave of the sea, driven and tossed by the wind. For let that man suppose he will receive, not suppose he will receive anything from the Lord. He's a double-minded man, unstable in all his ways. So it says, ask for wisdom in faith, trusting and believing God. And that's what we're doing. And that's what we're asking others to do, to trust, believe God that he has a handle on this thing. He's going to get us through this thing. It's a test of faith for many of us. It's disrupting many lives, kind of throwing people into a tailspin, but not me. I'm going to keep moving forward as a pastor. Our church is going to move forward. We are a little disrupted, like everyone else. But we're not going to give up, and we're not going to give in. There was a time where we didn't have the technology to do what we need to do. It's just like now. I'm holding a smartphone in front of my face doing this. We have the ability to never be stopped, to keep getting out the Word of God, to keep sharing the gospel message to a lost and dying world, to a world right now that's dealing with a lot of fear and disruption. Toilet paper being bought out, all these things is amazing to me. I'm one of them goofy guys. When troubles come my way, I go to the store and I start buying popcorn, ice cream, snack goods. I've just never got caught up in too much of the fear-driven philosophies of our media and the things they promote. But the bottom line is this, guys, be wise. There is a sickness going on out there, and it's easily caught by sneezing, coughing, not washing of hands and doing those kind of things, being in public areas, very close together. So folks, we do have to be wise. That doesn't mean we're not faithful, but we have to use wisdom. God does not want us to help spread the disease. So sometimes we've got to back up and take another look. So just wanted to bring that word out, suggest that word, get in the word, pray. Come together and pray. You know, it's always times like this that we probably pray the most, when we ought to be praying all the time anyhow. Because I'm not sure that this is not going to be one of the worst things that hit us. I certainly believe that things can get worse. And what happens if they do? The way we've reacted to this coronavirus, my goodness sakes, takes our faith to another level. So I love you. Praying for you all out there. Let's not give in. Let's not give up. Let's commit it to God. Let's act with wisdom according to the Word of God. And stand faithful, stand fast, and stand together. Love y'all, and God bless.